Hello, Matt Osborne here from MrLiker.com. In this video I'll show you how to load 35mm film into a Voigtlander Bessa camera. The film loading is the same for a Bessa L, Bessa R, Bessa R2, Bessa R3 and Bessa R4, which would be here if I had one. It's really easy, so let's get started. All you will need is a Voigtlander Bessa camera and a roll of any 35mm film. It's just worth mentioning to open the film back is slightly different on each of the 4 cameras. They all have very slightly film rewind cranks, but in each case you just have to lift the rewind crank and the back door will pop open. I'll show you a close-up of this. Okay, so if there is film already in the camera, first you need to press this small button on the base. On this particular camera you need to move this lever and then you need to lift the film rewind crank up and that pops the back open like so. So now we can load a new roll of film. This is one of the easiest cameras to load film into, so it's going to be a very short video. Okay, take your film leader, which is basically the end of your film, and you need to slot it in between these small slots, and all you need to do is insert the end of the film into a slot and then drag the film across the back of the camera. Make sure this is up. Drop the film in like so, push the film rewind crank lever down and that stops the cassette from falling out. And then all you need to do is advance the film and make sure the teeth are engaging into the film like here. And once they're engaged, personally I now shut the back. Some people do it a few more times. Once the film is loaded, you now need to advance the film. One thing to check, this should move around when the film is engaged. If this isn't moving, the film isn't loaded correctly and you need to open the back and try again. So if we watch this, done. So some people fire off a few shots to make sure the film is loaded. You don't need to do that. As long as this is moving, you then don't need to fire off any shots and you basically get 2 extra free frames per roll of film. This roll of film will now give me 38 exposures rather than the standard 36. The reason most people get 36 is because some cameras are slightly more automated, so it wastes a few frames. Or people are just in the habit of advancing the film 2 shots before they start the film, which is not necessary. As long as this is moved, your film is engaged. So that's it, how to load film in a Voigtlander Bessa film camera. When you come to the end of the roll and you want to unload the film, first thing you need to do is press the small button on the base plate until it clicks. You lift the film rewind crank lever and you turn clockwise until you hear a click. When you hear a click, the film was pulled out of the spool on the right hand side of the camera and should now be loose in the camera itself. At this stage I personally pop the back. So you pull, on this particular Bessa model, the R3A, you pull this down towards you and lift up. And there's the film ready to unload. If you found it useful, please hit the like button and see you again soon with more videos.